Dear guests, most distinguished faculty and the class of 2020, the long anticipated has finally arrived. With great pleasure and pride, I'd like to offer my congratulations to everyone sitting on top of this lovely hill overlooking the Bosphorus for their continuous efforts over the past 5 years. Based on my personal experience, I can definitely say that this graduation ceremony normally wouldn't be enough to celebrate the sacrifices that we all made to reach this point. Unfortunately, though, the last quarter of our senior year turned into an unexpected disappointment by staggering news. In solidarity, our class has witnessed a pivotal point in history, the world being plagued by a pandemic. Now, more than ever, we're in a place where we will need to confront many challenges after stepping outside of our comfort zone that has been protected by selfless individuals who guided us in this journey. Even though a common outside perspective to Robert College will probably claim that the success of the students and the school solely relies on the opportunities provided by their parents and the resources of the school, I have to argue against the shallowness of such a statement. When I think about the rights that I've been given, ones that I feel the most gratitude for, in retrospect, I can clearly see that they've been instrumental in shaping who I am. I will always appreciate the outstanding values, ideals, and perspectives embedded in those opportunities that are mistakenly labeled as materialistic by outsiders. The sense of freedom, internal understanding of justice, and appreciation of diversity. Unlike what many are accustomed to in our country, this style of education, in an idiosyncratic way, has taught us to become individuals who, in their own context, strive to make an impact in creating a better world, not for the few, but for everyone. This notion of individualism, which we were imbued at RC, is not one that works in the sense of blind competitiveness, but rather within an embracing and collaborative set of actions that has become a culture, one that encourages us and others to pursue distinctive pathways in life. Outside the confines of Robert College, there will be moments when we may feel alienated towards ourselves, as we continue to look at the status quo from a critical eye, as we've always done. Yet our fellow passengers to maturity won't be there to guide us, except in spirit. And yet, carrying the spirit in our souls, we'll go to places where we realize that to fit in and survive, we will reach into our hearts and once more embrace the culture of RC as a source of never-ending support. I believe that whatever the future holds for us, our paths will be made smoother by the values shared by and amongst us. James Baldwin once asked whether we want to be integrated into a burning house, surely a fitting metaphor for the chaotic world we're about to face. We shall soon see that our burning house, perhaps similar to Baldwin's, is the accelerating moral corruption and pretense, the modern disciples of ferocious superiority, and the extreme outbursts of wrath with gravitational changes time has precipitated. As these outbursts continue to disturb us, and we feel the urge to start a change, even a minimal and perhaps a gradual one, we shall carry on the values we've learned here: love against hatred, genuine open-mindedness, and profound respect. As we celebrate our graduation today, let us also celebrate those who have guided us through this journey and have, perhaps even too often, provided us with the most immaculate version of help when we asked. We owe this transformative growth to them. As we step into a new portion of our lives that have often resulted in tremendous amounts of stress, as we joy now and start making choices as young adults, let us never forget: home will always remain home. Thank you.